What's good, Bears fans? What's going on? What's going on? What is going on? Victory time. That's right. Our Chicago Bears finally get a victory on prime time. That, once again, was ugly as all get all. But we got to take the win because why? It just feels good, Bears fans, don't it? When the Bears win, everybody wins. And of course, no win for the Chicago Bears can be complete without the stakes, same play calling all over the place, defense making plays, and the offense just saying, well, let's just try something because we have nothing else to do other than look crazy. But hey, welcome to the show, Bears fans. This is your boy Brent C, and we are back, Chicago Bears, with the victory, and BearsMediaCo bringing you the news. Now, let's get into it. But you know what to do. If you haven't subscribed yet, go and hit that subscribe button, y'all. Hit the like button, and let's talk Chicago Bears down in the comments. Now, this game here, basically, I'm going to describe it as the screen game. Why? Because Luke Getsy seemed to only want to call screenplays the entire game. Getting the ball out of Justice's hand quick, short passes to alleviate, some of the pressure from the Minnesota defense blitzing. And for the most part, it was trash. A lot of plays we left out there on the field, a lot of tackling behind the line of scrimmage. It was just, in my opinion, piss poor play calling. Now, this is the NFL, ladies and gentlemen. If you're afraid to attack a defense that's going to blitz you, what are you doing? How are you even in the NFL? How are you employed by an NFL team? Well, I'll tell you why, Bears fans. Because we are, as an organization, stuck on mediocrity. That's it. We just want, we'll just do this right here. That's all we're going to do. We don't want too many highs. Try to minimize the lows. Just keep it kind of black. And Luke Getsy is the perfect guy for that, it seems. Because he just doesn't seem to just ever feel the need to be aggressive for whatever need. I don't understand that. Why can't this dude be aggressive? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments what you think about Luke Getsy. Because this dude, I don't know what to say. I mean, at least if you're gonna, get fired, at least go out, slinging the ball, something. That's what we've been saying about Justin Fields. He needs to go out there, throw the ball, and get evaluated. Even, if it doesn't go your way, at least you're going down swinging. Well, we're going to take that from Justin Fields and put it on Luke Getsy now. Dude, go out swinging. What do you got to lose? We got a decent team. Well, we got a good team. But you, Luke Getsy, seem to be scared. Now look, Bears fans, I know I'm not the smartest man in the world, but I'll tell you this. I at least would love to be aggressive against a Vikings team that beat us a couple months ago and didn't really do a whole lot. I mean, come on. Let's fight. Let's fight. Now look, starting off this game, our offense, tight end screen. Lord help us. That's all I can think of, Bears fans. Lord help us. Is this what we're going to be doing all game? And yes, that was what pretty much we were going to do all game. Now look, Khalil Herbert got a few runs in there. And not saying that it didn't work, but, 4 yards here, a couple yards there. This is how you wear down a defense. You have to run at them. They're going to be on the line. So you got to have a game plan to defeat the blitz. They're going to do it. So game plan for it. So, that first series, decent, play calling, but the offense looked fairly good. We're moving the ball. Now, if I remember correctly, that first series, we had the ball for almost 9 minutes. 9 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. That's practically unheard of in today's NFL. We held the ball for 9 minutes, moved down the field, and what happened? 3 points. No touchdown. 3 points. Not 7, 3. What's going on? How do you control the ball for 9 minutes and you don't get a touchdown? I don't understand it. Where's the aggressiveness, ladies and gentlemen? That's my theme for today. Where is the aggressiveness? I don't know. And I don't know where we're going to find it for the remainder of the games either. But Luke Getsy has to do something to become more aggressive. We might not win the game and be overly aggressive. I get it. But at least it will show that, hey, we love our players. We believe in our players. We got a quarterback that can throw the ball downfield. We got receivers that can get downfield sometimes when the play is called, I mean, it's just one of those things that we have as a team, the Chicago Bears, have to be 60% aggressive during the game. How about that? 60%, not 50-50, 60% aggressive. Because like I say, we got a QB that can get the ball downfield. We have an excellent run game. Play action, things of the nature. Why can't we do it? Stale play calling, that's what got us to where we are right now, a losing record. Now, Bears fans, our defense. Now, we've said this plenty of times before. We have a good defense. Run defense, top tier. Our pass defense, it's game to game, right? But look, starting with that first series of Minnesota, our defense stepped up. And lo and behold, that new acquisition, Montez Sweat, what did he do? He got a sack. And that defense held Minnesota to a 3-and-out. Now that right there, Bears fans, says that, you know what? We have a good squad. What are we going to do with it? And the defense showed throughout the game they are ready. And one thing I can say, we are healthy. A healthy defense. Well, I take that back. Tyreek Stevenson didn't play, but Terrell Smith, the other rookie cornerback that we drafted this year, he stepped in and looked awesome. Now, earlier this year against the Washington Commanders, you know that when when Jalen Johnson was out, Tyreek and Terrell Smith, hey, they played some of the best football so far this year for our DBs. They look awesome, and in this game against the Vikings, hey, Terrell Smith, he showed that he is here to stay. Now, Jalen Johnson, Lord, please let him stay. Let him stay with us, because together we have a solid cornerback room that, hey, if we stick together, they learn together, they mature together, they become that much better years down the line. Now, am I saying we have a championship caliber defense? Not exactly. But can we win big games with this defense? Absolutely. If they're put into position, as our head coach Matt Eberflus always say, execution. If they're put in position to execute properly, we win games. Now, it hasn't happened that often this year, but I can see where he's coming from. And the players, when they are on, they ball, right? In a game that saw 4 turnovers from Josh Dobbs, I mean, that was it. TJ Edwards, Jalen Johnson, Jaquan Brisker, Kyler Gordon, INTs. Beautiful. That's what you want to have. And yes, was I worried all the way up until the field goal by Cairo Santos? Absolutely I was. That game was so Carolina Pantherish. I mean, it was just unbelievable. First, I do believe this hasn't happened in 30 years. No one hasn't won a game without scoring an offensive touchdown in 30 years. And of course, it has to be the Chicago Bears in that history line. Because in 1993, we played those Atlanta Falcons, and that is what we did. no touchdowns, but we beat the Atlanta Falcons. Unbelievable. But of course, it's the Falcons, right? Atlanta ain't all that. We all know that. I'm going to send that out to all my Atlanta friends down here. But let's get back to the Bears. First half, Bears moving the ball. Offense doing what they do, running the football. Herbert, Justin, as well as Roshan getting things done. Offensive line holding up very well. And more importantly, not that many penalties. If I can remember, I don't even think they had any penalties in the first. Offense-wise, I should say. Defense, we got a couple. And let me say this, Bears fans. Why do we continue to be a penalty machine of a football franchise? Matt Eberflus, again, how do we keep coming up with all these penalties? I think we finished the game with 7 penalties for 76 yards. 76 yards. I'm telling you, Bears fans, that is not sustainable for a franchise team to win football games. We have to change that. Penalties are going to be the end of us. We got to stop it. Have to stop it. You know, of course, I got to say this. The officiating so far this year, when it comes to the Chicago Bears, has sucked. It has been very bad. I don't understand why JF1 can't get the calls. Got hit in the head. Got hit late. Can't get anything. I mean, the refs are going to have to figure out that, hey, yeah, I know we're losing, but look, you got to call a fair game. You just can't keep calling plays against us. We know we bad. We don't need to help nobody else. And look, Minnesota Vikings, they really didn't do crap in that first half. You know, they got lucky to get that 3 points, you know. And then look at it, Bears fans. It wasn't until they got their tight end involved that they started moving the ball. And that's where they got their touchdown from. Now look, I'm going to say this until I'm blue in the face. Cole Kmet has to be more involved. I mean, yes, he caught passes in this game. But I'm telling you, in a blitz-heavy team coming at us, we have to use Cole, post him up in the middle, get him just off, maybe send him in a slant, something. I mean, we have to use his size to our advantage, not just, you know, on the bailouts and things like that. We have to get him a concerted effort to be involved in the offense, plain and simple. Now, going into that second half, Bears fans, more of the same. I can say that, more of the same. You know, the screen pass king, Luke Getsy, he just didn't believe that, you know, Justin or the receivers or the tight ends could really do their thing. And we, you know, still moving the ball. A couple times, you know, 3 and outs or whatever. But all in all, we can still move the football when we're running the game, when we're running the ball. Now, Justin Fields was our leading rusher, which is not a good sign. But, you know, you got to take it when you can get it. I do believe, what he have, 12 rushes for 59 yards. Pretty decent, you know. But Roshan Johnson, 10 rushes for 35 yards. Not as well. Khalil Herbert, 6 rushes for 24 yards. I mean, averages look good, but you want your running backs to get big yards. And that's where, for me, when we upgrade at center, we are going to be that much better as an offense, especially along the line. Lucas Patrick continues to get blown up pretty much every other series. So, I mean, we have to upgrade that center position, Bears fans. You know, I always say, you know, one of our best offensive linemen looked decent in the game. I mean, a couple times he got pushed back, but for the most part, he held his own. Braxton, for the most part, held his own. You know, I've been one of those that said, you know, maybe we need to upgrade that left tackle position while everyone else is saying that, hey, maybe we don't need to. Maybe, just maybe. But, I mean, a better offensive line makes the whole offense better, in my opinion. I got to say it. Hopefully, with no Luke Getsy next year, and yes, I'm going to continue to say we do not need him. We need to find somebody else who can come in and give us better things on offense, better play calling, better game plans. You know, I mean, We can't screen our way throughout the NFL season, ladies and gentlemen. It's just not possible. Not possible. Listen, that second half came about, and our defense still wasn't ready to give up, which is a good thing for us because, against that Detroit Lions, that last few minutes, 4 minutes left in the game, they kind of just fell apart. But in this game, the defense played until the clock hit zeros. And listen, Montez Sweat, best signing that our GM Ryan Poles has put on this team so far. I mean, granted, Billings, our DT that we extended just a few weeks ago, has played very well, but Montez Sweat has definitely changed the energy of our defensive line. And I mean, you got guys that are just applying pressure. Sweat was getting pressure as well as a sack and a half in the game. Yannick Ngakoue, even though he didn't get a sack, he was definitely applying pressure, especially on those stunts. So it was there, So Montez Sweat, man, glad you're on the Chicago Bears, right? Now, as I was saying, our DBs played a hell of a game, but I got to give a shout out to Tremaine Edmonds. Tremaine Edmonds, Mr. I'm going to make a tackle, but let the player slip out of my hands. He made some good plays in this game, so I got to give it to him. But of course, T.J. Edwards, ladies and gentlemen, that guy balled as usual. I mean, it's just how it is right now. T.J. Edwards is our best linebacker at the time, and let me tell you something. I'm glad Ryan Poles brought him in, and he has looked every bit as a stud as he was with the Philadelphia Eagles. So thank you, Eagles. We got it from here. Now, to finish up that game, when Justin Fields drove down the field, got us in position to win, I mean, a dart to DJ Moore, right in the middle of the field. And remember, Bears fans, a lot of people have said Justin Fields can't read a defense, not good in zone, not good in this, that, the other. But he threw a strike to DJ Moore in the middle of the field. Number one quarterback throwing to the number one receiver. Boom. That's how it's supposed to go down. Put the ball in your offensive leader's hand, and let him go down and make the plays. Now, granted, like I say, 2 fumbles from Fields in this game, not acceptable. He took the blame. If any of you saw the in-locker after game shot where he came out there and he thanked the defense for bailing him out, that's accountability, ladies and gentlemen. Something that our head coach and our offensive coordinator have not done as of yet. But I have to say, when Justin Fields made that speech thanking that defense, that whole team said, "We appreciate you, Justin Fields." So I'm saying to you, Bears fans, especially those who say they're Bears fans and don't like JF1, if this team loves him, if the GM supports him, I don't know what to tell you. Enjoy being a Green Bay fan or whoever you want, because he's going to be here to stay. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and put my foot down on it. Justin Fields is here to stay for the Chicago Bears. So if you don't like it, move on. Move on, please. Because on Twitter X, where I'm hanging out, listen, there's just a lot of negativity. Even after the game, the negative aspect, no one cared. Well, I should say no one, but 40% it seemed like, damn, of the fan base was just so down on Justin Fields for the 2 fumbles. But when you bring up the game-winning pass to set up the game-winning field goal, what did they say? But. Come on now. Come on. We can do better than that as Bears fans. Support Justin Fields. Support everyone on this team. I mean, well, not everyone. Luke Getsy, I don't know if I can support that guy. I just can't do it, Bears fans. But our players are in positions by this coaching staff. May not be the best, position to be in, but I mean, they're playing. They are playing their hearts out, especially on defense. Offense is coming along. We just have to support our players. Definitely. Now, Matt Eberflus, as I have said, Not maybe the head coach that we need. Defensive wise, yeah, he's definitely coaching better than he did in the beginning of the season. Does he get a third year, from me? I don't know. But I'll tell you this, I would give him a third season over Luke Getsy any day. Second season. I would definitely, no, I was right, third season. I would give him a third season over Luke Getsy any day of the week. Any day, any season. Because at least I see improvement on the defensive side. Now, Bears fans, we got the dub, but hey, we can do better. Absolutely, we can do better. And I hope we can. Now, we're heading into the bye, but before we go, hey, support the BearsMediaCo. Go on over there, click on the Fanatics link down below, and listen to this commercial real quick. Bears fans, are you ready for the holidays? Well, BearsMediaCo, in affiliation with Fanatics, a great sports brand, is looking to offer you discounts from now all the way up through the holidays. So, whether you're looking for a jersey from old school Dick Butkus or someone new like our QBs, Justin Fields and Tyson Bagent, we got you covered. Fanatics is a great brand, and I also buy stuff from there. So check it out. Whether you're looking for jerseys, t-shirts, sweatshirts, something for the home or office, and even for the tailgate. Click the link down in the description and get yourself something nice for the remainder of the football season. And we'll see you on the next one, right here at BearsMediaCo. Now look, I'm going to get up out of here, Bears fans. I'm going to celebrate this dub, and I hope you do too. And I hope your rest of your week is great, and I hope you enjoy this bye week. Do something positive for yourself. Have a great time, and more importantly, as always, bear down and peace.